Hello, I'm Vivia Fowler, pastor of Epworth United Methodist Church on Camp Road in James Island, South Carolina, and this is Bible Moments from Epworth United Methodist Church. The very first book of the Bible is Genesis, aptly named because it tells of the genesis or beginnings of the created world, including human beings. And it tells of the beginning of the family of Abraham, which led to not only the 12 tribes of Israel, but to all of the people who inhabited the biblical lands: Canaan, Egypt, Moab, Edom, and so many more. Genesis also helps us understand how these people, though family, eventually became enemies of one another. It provides a foundation for the rest of the Old Testament. In the first two chapters of Genesis, we find two very different creation stories. I hope you've read chapter 1, verse 1, through chapter 2, verse 3. Can't you just imagine these words being recited by the ancient Hebrew priests in worship? It's very orderly, very repetitive and grand, and it starts with God. In the beginning, God. Religious stories often use numbers symbolically, and this is no exception. Since ancient times, 3 has been seen as a number of the divine spirit world, with 4 as a sign of the human, earthly world. And so 7, then, is a complete number which combines heaven and earth, divine and earthly, human and divine. So how appropriate it is that this creation story tells of 7 days of creation, with God resting on the 7th day and calling it holy, a Sabbath. I want you to look at the progression of creation from nothing to darkness and light to water, sky, and earth with plants, to fish of the sea, birds of the air, and creatures of the land. And at the end of every day of creation, God called it good. Now look closely at Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. Humans were created in the image of God, with maleness and femaleness. Humans were created at the same time and in the image of God. So God's image includes maleness and femaleness. And then humans were given responsibility over all of creation, and it was called good. What a responsibility. Your next assignment is to read Genesis 2, verse 4 through 25, and all of chapter 3. We hope you'll join us next time for Bible Moments from Epworth United Methodist Church.